Welcome to the Dawg and Gus show.
Hey, Doug, how are you?
Good, you?
What do we talk about today?
Well, let's talk about covers.
Okay, well, that sounds good to me. It's a pretty, when I was going over some notes, as I usually do.
Yep. Is 8 pages this time? Only 8.
Only 8 pages. The thing with this is it could be a 3-hour show.
It could be a 6-hour show.
I know, but we're not going to put you through that, guys.
Maybe someday we will.
Well, we'll do it all later.
Yeah.
So, basically, kind of breaking it down, you know how I do. So there's basically, I came across this thing that said 3 rules for making a great cover song. Okay, so making a good cover takes more than virtuosic skill or a sense of irony. Basically, you got to be original. So the cover artist should bring something fresh to the song. Number 2 is they should have a point. The cover artist should have a reason to cover the song. Mm-hmm. And number 3 is respect the original.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which I know you'll love because you're all about the
it hurts me to say it, but I like it when it's close to the original, but I also like it when it's not.
Yeah, I agree.
Depending on how it's done, right? Like there's been some I've heard, I'm like, oh my God, that's horrible. And then there's some I'm like, wow, that's pretty interesting. And I like it. You know what I mean? So those are some good points to follow when you're doing a cover song, all you aspiring artists out there.
That's right, yeah. And if you remove the elements that made the original song successful, you may be setting your listeners up for disappointment.
Yeah, true. Very true. Yeah.
So I think that kind of goes along with your point you just made.
Yeah.
So let's go Rolling Stone magazine.
That is our go-to, it seems to be. James and I both looked at it. We both picked up the same list. So, yes, Rolling Stone will be our Bible, as it were.
Yeah, okay. I'll go 1, you go 2.
Sure.
Yeah. So
let's do it.
I went 10 to 1. So I decided to go from 10 to 1.
That's keep them in suspense, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I like it.
Yeah. Anyways, so number 10 was Muse, Feeling Good.
Yes, sir.
And a lot of people have done that song. I mean, Michael Bublé, obviously.
Yeah. Nina Simone.
Yeah. Bobby
which is
Darin.
An amazing version.
Frank Sinatra. George Michael.
Well, yeah. Again, the same list, so we have the same info.
Yeah. So, that's a good thing.
Yes, it's a very good thing.
So it came from a 1965 Broadway musical called The Roar of the Grease Paint.
Yes, sir. I wrote that down, too.
Did you? Did you write it down?
I wrote it down.
Okay, well,
I didn't print it up on a computer.
Well,
I'm old school, baby.
Yeah, fair enough. But I listened to that today, actually. I was listening to a great Spotify playlist of the 100 best cover tunes.
I'm going to have to look that up.
It's a really good playlist.
Awesome.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what's on there. I was actually like, oh, man.
I may not be.
Well, you wouldn't, but certainly. Maybe one of them would surprise you.
Oh, yeah?
Perhaps.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk about that after.
Yeah. So, but Muse's version of Feeling Good is actually rocking. It's really
so good.
Yeah.
And it's so them, right? So I think it falls into your criteria.
Yeah. Staying original to themselves, but also to the song.
Yeah.
And
I think it's a great version. I listened to it today. I actually listened to it twice today at work.
Very nice.
During my breaks.
Very nice. Okay.
Okay, number 9, Knocking on Heaven's Door by GNR. Anyway, this is Bob Dylan obviously wrote this tune.
Yes.
But GNR do an amazing version of the song. I love this version.
It is a very good version.
It's a very good version of the song. Like some people may say it's one of the better ones that's been ever done, but this song has been done by a bunch of people as well.
Yeah, Clapton, U2.
Yeah.
Some
lightweights there. Some lightweights.
Slowhand took his but I find the GNR version just more. It's very their style.
Yes,
still true to the song.
Yes, so they followed. They must have known this criteria ahead of time because they're following it for sure.
I think the thing with musicians is because it's so hard to write a song, that when there is a great song and you decide to cover it, you have to give respect where respect's due.
Absolutely,
right. And Bob Dylan is a prolific writer.
Yep.
And plays his own way, right?
Yep.
Like that's the thing.
Always did, right?
Even he's another one on this list, but we can get into it.
I know.
Yep. So that's number 9. So number 8 was Nirvana. Where Did You Sleep Last Night?
Yeah, and I didn't really know this song, so I listened to it today. I listened to this one as well, and I realized I've heard this song before.
Yeah, and who sings it?
Lead Belly.
That's right.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about Nirvana on that Unplugged in New York, that album, that when they did the show, they did 3 great covers, and 2 are on this list.
Yes, they are.
And actually, the one I'm going to name later on in the show,
Vaseline. Sorry, I broke it.
It was a Vaseline.
Yeah. Was it? No? You sure?
Oh yeah.
Oh
No.
what?
What? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, it was obviously popularized by folk legend Lead Belly, but it was covered by the Vaselines, which you're right. David Bowie and the Meat Puppets. So remember that name?
Meat Puppets.
Yeah. So that I just Nirvana really. I think the thing with Kurt Cobain was he respects some amazing music, and he put his own twist on it and his own amazing voice to it, and it's a great tune.
And it shows in the performance.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
Like if you're kind of just like mailing it in, people are going to know.
Yeah,
that was an amazing. I was actually listening to that on the way here.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Okay, well that's a good track.
Yeah,
that whole album.
Actually, I was just I finished with that one when I got here.
Very good. You came into the right mindset.
Hey, number 7. Look at who falls to this one.
I know.
Mwah. And it's Jolene by the White Stripes.
Oh, what a great version.
I'm still warming up to their version because I'm more of a Dolly person myself. I love my Dolly.
But Dolly's on here twice.
Yes, she is.
Well,
not in the top 10.
No, but in my mind.
Yes, yeah. I know exactly what song, and probably many other people would know.
Yeah.
But I mean, the White Stripes again did it their way, paid homage to Dolly and the song, and made it theirs.
Yeah,
or their version.
That's right.
So anyway, great job, White Stripes.
Well, I mean, plus Jack Black's awesome, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the next one is a great one. It's funny because this band's been covered so many times, which we'll get to. But the Beatles did "Twist and Shout."
They did.
And of course, that's a great scene in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yes.
And basically, I don't know who wrote it originally. The Isley
Brothers.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking it was one of them. I'm not honestly sure. I just looked up to that point and saw that it was the Isley Brothers that probably did the first version of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they wrote it, but if they did, great tune.
I think it is a cover of their song, so I would imagine that they wrote it.
I'm going to assume that one of them wrote it.
Yeah. But a very Beatles version of it again, but again stayed true to the track.
Yeah, put their mark on it, but still didn't vary too far away from it to go, oh my God, what are they doing?
Yeah, it's the Beatles, man. I mean, we get their own. Anyways,
they can do no wrong.
Yeah. So that's mine. Number 6.
Yeah, The Man Who Sold the World.
Yeah,
Nirvana.
What a great tune.
And it was written by that lightweight guy with David Bowie.
Yeah, Bowie. Yeah.
Which his version's amazing as well, right? So it's interesting that that Nirvana would tackle this tune, and just because David Bowie is David Bowie, right?
Absolutely.
And Kurt Cobain has no fear. He's like, yeah, you know what? We'll do this song. Why not?
Well, he loves Bowie.
Yeah.
Right. So
and it showed amazing version of that tune.
Yeah.
I love it.
I agree. And again, it's on that MTV Unplugged in 1993.
Such a great album.
Well, the album
there,
and that show, the CD. I still have it on CD.
I don't have it on CD.
Oh, you have it on vinyl?
No, I don't have it at all.
Oh, wow.
I have In Utero. That's the only album of theirs I have, and I got it as like mint condition.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Solid. Great version. Bowie's version's awesome too, actually. But I like this tune, Joe Cocker with a little help from my friends.
This is such a good version.
Oh, absolutely.
Joe Cocker was amazing.
When he did it at Woodstock, it's like off the chains.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's, again, a Beatles song that was covered, which is not shocking.
No. They had a few of their songs covered, maybe.
But like Joe Cocker, he's such a great performer. Remember how he kind of, I don't know if he's playing the guitar while he's singing.
It's kind
of
a tick he had. Right?
Yeah.
It's just kind of like just the way he moved and stuff. It was just like, he's having a stroke?
Yeah.
But it was just, I guess, him in bringing it in the music and stuff. Yeah. Amazing versions. And his songs were amazing too, like the ones that he didn't cover that were his own. Amazing performer.
Is that version the theme song for, what's the show with Savage in it? He's like
Savage?
Yeah, his last name's Savage.
I don't know. Ben Savage?
No, it's not
The
Ben
Wonder
Savage.
Years?
That's it.
The Wonder Years.
Yeah. So
it's his brother.
Is it?
Yeah, there's two of them. There's two Savages.
Okay.
Well, The Wonder Years. I believe that was.
I think I'm right.
I think you are.
I think you're right.
I think you're right.
All right,
I think we're both
anyways,
right.
Yeah.
I think that's because we awesome.
We are awesome, but it's just actually we awesome.
Yeah, but this one here, number 3, Leonard Cohen wrote it, and he wrote it at a time when he wasn't very popular. Like he wasn't doing much in the way of record sales. Leonard Cohen's another like a Canadian treasure, right?
Absolutely,
amazing singer, songwriter, poet.
Montreal.
And this song has been done by so many different people in so many different ways. And everyone I've listened to, I really like. But this is the one that stands out to me, is the Jeff Buckley one.
Yeah.
Because he recorded that and then passed away soon afterwards. I think
you're right, yeah. And The thing with Buckley too, I mean, he's a tremendous musician, but I think this is his biggest hit.
Yeah. I don't know him for anything else.
That's what I'm saying,
to be honest.
Yeah.
But his version is amazing, and I've heard some amazing versions of this song. Like Pentatonics does a version of this that just blow you away.
Yeah,
they're so good.
And John Cale's versions.
Yes,
there's some of a stripped down version.
Yeah, but I mean that's just the way it was, and that's what Buckley kind of.
Buckley died in 1997.
Yeah, 97. But Buckley kind of followed Cale's version when he did his.
Yeah,
which was I really think is one of the better ones. So anyway,
I agree.
Just my opinion.
Yeah, very good. Okay, Johnny Cash, Hurt.
My man.
Yeah, we talked about this in another episode, but Trent Reznor I like how Reznor. He said after Cash's version, he started crying.
Yeah,
he literally started crying of his own story. He realized that it wasn't his song anymore.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Here's the quote: "I realized it wasn't really my song anymore. It just gave me goosebumps up and down my spine. It's an unbelievably powerful piece of work. After he passed away, I remember feeling saddened, but being honored to have framed the end of his life in something that is very tasteful."
Yep.
Yeah, and Reznor's pure class,
and that's well spoken too, right there.
Oh
that's
yeah,
it wasn't just like he did a good job.
Yeah,
that's an amazing homage to Johnny Cash, right? To a legend.
Agreed. Yeah, and I mean, we obviously you and I we love Johnny Cash. I absolutely love Trent Reznor.
Yeah, you do. You're a big fan, and I'm becoming more of a fan every day.
Yeah.
With all this '90s grunge stuff, the more I listen to it, the more I'm liking it.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
nice to have you along there, bud.
Thanks. I'm kind of jumping on the bandwagon 30 years later.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I'm a slow learner.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so the number one. Could switch with Johnny Cash for me.
Yes,
you could switch those two, but still an amazing version of another Bob Dylan tune.
Exactly. Yeah.
All Along the Watchtower.
Do you see a scheme here?
I see something going on here.
Yeah.
Hendrix, you can't uncomparable. There's nobody. There's no Jimi Hendrix.
He's just the best.
There was an amazing version.
You know how I feel about that.
Oh, I know. But I mean, Dylan is probably going, man, I never thought of playing it that way.
Yeah, it's so true to the song. However, very Jimi Hendrix.
Oh my God!
And it's a better version than Bob Dylan's, in my opinion. I mean, it is Bob Dylan's is the original, but it's a way more folky version as opposed to when Jimmy does it and just blows your brains out.
Yeah. The only problem with Dylan is a lot of people can't get past the voice, right?
Yeah.
Which is I'm one of them. I have a hard time listening to a lot of his stuff, but if you listen to his lyrics, the guy is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing lyrical person.
Oh, his writing is unreal.
Yeah, but his songwriting, his singing wasn't so good, but you have to let that go, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so that's the top 10 from Rolling Stone magazine.
So those are the top 10 covers, and then there's the top 10 most covered songs.
Okay, and that's what you kind of went a little bit further along that tangent.
I thought we had some time.
So, we got lots of time.
So we got as much number time as one is Eleanor Rigby by the Beatles.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's a surprising choice for the top spot, but the enigmatic tale has been reworked 131 times.
Okay, I'm a little shocked at that.
Why?
I knew it was going to be the Beatles, but I thought it would be Yesterday.
That's number 2.
Okay.
The Beatles number 2. It was you might be right in that sense. I might because it was reworked 131 times by Joan Baez and Aretha Franklin, among others, was Eleanor Rigby. But Yesterday, according to the Guinness World Records, the song was covered 7 million times in the 20th century. Official versions range from the sublime Frank Sinatra version to the ridiculous Wet, 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 and Boyz II Men.
Really?
Boyz II Men did it. So, either way, they're both very good songs that are all done by that. So, yeah. And then number 3, I had Cry Me a River by Julie London.
Yeah, and that was redone by Mr. Timberlake, right?
Yeah, it's not the Justin Timberlake one, they said. It's not the Justin Timberlake one.
Okay.
The bluesy jazz number has been covered by other luminaries of the genre, including Ella Fitzgerald and Ray Charles, and even Aerosmith.
Really? Aerosmith? Yeah, because Aerosmith has got a bluesy side, right?
He's very bluesy.
They've got some really good tunes that they did that are blues-oriented.
Yeah. And then I Love Her by the Beatles is number 4. So obviously,
again, shocking.
There's
so many other songs.
I know, but the Beatles, man, they just.
I know.
Everybody. Well, I don't know. Maybe "And I Love Her" is a very strong song. So, but the people that did it, right? It makes sense. So, Smokey Robinson, Bob Marley, and Barry Manilow.
Bob Marley did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I gotta find that version.
Oh, seriously,
I love Bob Marley.
See, the thing is, you learn something new every time we talk about this stuff. I learn stuff too, right? Bob Marley did that.
Yeah,
Bob Marley covered the Beatles.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
Yeah, we're gonna later. I Can't Get No Satisfaction.
Devo.
No, the Rolling Stones.
No, but Devo did.
Yeah,
Devo did cover it.
Yeah.
And I think their version's a little quirky, like Devo was, and it was awesome.
It's on that. So it's on that list I was telling you about Spotify. So if you go on Spotify Top 100, it's on there. So a surprising range of artists have lapped up this one: Aretha Franklin, Jimi Hendrix, Cat Power, and Vanilla Ice.
Cat Power. I don't care about Vanilla Ice.
Yeah, I know. We've established that, bro.
Yeah. But Cat Power, that's interesting.
Yeah, interesting. And then of course Devo's version.
Yes.
But that's a very 80s version. Like,
of course,
it's very Devo though.
It's exceptionally Devo for sure.
So I don't think they took away from the song, but they definitely
no. I don't think they did either. I think they did it justice.
Yeah, and then Imagine by John Lennon is number 6. Elton John, David Bowie, Diana Ross, Avril Lavigne, Jack Johnson. The list is endless.
I bet.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that did that song. Imagine. And then Summertime by Abby Mitchell. Ella Fitzgerald, Louis Armstrong, great renditions, and then Sonny and Cher did it. Nina Simone and REM has done that.
REM,
yeah. So there you go. That's a good one. Again, here we go. The Beatles once again.
Shocking.
Another track was Blackbird,
which is an amazing song.
Absolutely,
I love that song.
So another album track from the Fab Four, which has been covered by Carly Simon and Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl.
Yeah. So
our buddy comes up.
I can't wait till we have Dave Grohl on the show.
Oh, he's going to come up on first.
I'm going to send him a message on Instagram. Nice. Although I think he's still.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll give him a little bit more time to mourn, until we get really good at this, like 10 years from now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland.
Over the Rainbow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Somewhere.
I know the song.
Over the rainbow.
And so James's version is not the best one that we've heard.
Somewhere over the rainbow. Dorothy was blissfully unaware of how popular the tune would be. Special mentions to Ava Cassidy and the brilliant partial cover by Israel Kamakawiwo'ole.
That was so close.
Kamakawiwo'ole. I'm so close.
You're so.
Hey, Israel, I'm sorry if you.
Man, that's a tough last name to speak.
But he's a large man that plays the ukulele.
Yeah, and I heard that with this song, he woke up in the middle of the night, and was just inspired. He called up the guy that runs the studio. He said, "Dude, come let me in. I need to record this song." The guy's like, "Call you in the morning." I said, "No, I got to do it now.
Yeah,
right now." So he goes down to the studio at 3:00 in the morning, and records it. I believe in one take.
Oh yeah, he probably had it ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. All right,
but ukulele isn't really rock and roll.
It can be if you want to.
But if you have a large Samoan man coming to your door
and you can play whatever you'd like to.
Would you like to play your ukulele?
You can play whatever you like, sir.
Yes, exactly.
And his name would be Sir.
Yeah, Israel.
So
the last one that I have on my 10 is "The Look of Love" by Dusty Springfield.
Right? Is that the same one? The
Look
of Love.
There you go. They singing.
Diana Krall did
that. Gotcha, bro. Yeah, Diana Krall, Nina Simone, Neil Diamond.
Oh, that Neil Diamond guy, what a hack.
There's a really good cover that is on my list at the end that he wrote.
Oh, yeah?
And you'll know it as soon as I say it.
I'm sure I will.
So the most covered artist, I think you got that kind of locked down, but it's the Beatles. They're the top of the list with the most covers. Many, many artists over the years from all over the world covered as many as 200 Beatles songs with a total of 20,185 covers.
I guess they were all right.
The Beatles were covered 20,185 times. Like, just to say who the best band of all time is, it's
well, just going by that, right? Like
you have to think most respected band, perhaps. I mean, Led Zeppelin isn't covered much.
I got a few.
Dancing Days by STP is unreal.
Yeah,
but it's here again.
But when we discuss those bands and the longevity, or like even who's the best, you got to take all these things into consideration, right? Because you get them, you get the Rolling Stones, you get the Beatles, and we'll talk about that another time.
No,
but I mean, there's all these other things that you have to take into consideration when you're talking about the best bands ever.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. The most prolific writers are probably them, I would think. Yeah. I mean, but then again, you go Bob Dylan, Dolly Parton, like there's so many genres.
Marley, you can go to any genre.
Yeah, Marley's really actually
Johnny Cash.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Our buddy that we love.
Cocaine Blues. I just listened to that the other day.
Nice.
I love that tune. Yeah. He's live at
San Quentin.
San Quentin, yeah. Okay, so other great covers. likely better than the original.
Oh, okay.
Do you have something?
I have
your,
some.
Okay,
I do
great.
have some.
Okay, great. You're going to participate? That's
I'm
fantastic.
going to participate, buddy.
No, I'm just kidding.
With my one page
So the first one I put out here, and there's no order here. This is not 1 to 10 or anything like that.
Okay.
So RESPECT by Aretha Franklin.
Aretha, that's on my list.
But originally it was Otis Redding.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So Otis Redding originally released it in 1965, but the true power of the song wasn't unlocked until Aretha did it.
Well,
she crushed it.
Sure did.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
she did with everything she ever did, every song she ever sung.
Aretha is like, I don't know. Was she the Queen of Soul? Is that what they call her?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Who's the king?
The King of Soul?
Yeah. Is it James Brown?
It would be James Brown if you're going to go with King of Soul.
Yeah. Okay, just wondering.
But he was like the hardest working man in show business.
Yeah. You never understood a thing he said.
Hey, hit me now.
Now say it now with me.
Say it now with me.
RESPECT.
Right.
What is the next part?
I'm not singing anymore. You caught me once.
So it twisted its original Respect Your Man message into the ultimate, most enduring song about female empowerment of all time. Respect indeed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Respect given.
Next one I got here. Actually, you go. What do you got?
I'm going to, we're just doing ones that we like. Is this what we're doing?
Yeah.
Now? Okay.
Yeah, great. Well, our opinion of what covers are better than the original.
Okay. I'm going to throw this one out there just because I'm a fan of the band. But April Wine did 21st Century Schizoid
Oh,
Band.
that's weird. You're bringing up April Wine.
I know. It's very, very out there. I don't really do that. But they do this version of King Crimson's song, 21st Century Schizoid Band. And not because it's April Wine, or maybe because it's April Wine, I think it's better than the original.
Well, fair enough.
But that's just me.
Well, that's a good one. I like that one.
Thanks.
I didn't really.
No, you didn't.
I don't mind. I'm just kidding. I just love myself.
Do you even know the song?
No, I don't.
No, there you go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I appreciate a good song, so I'll have to listen to it.
Yeah, it's actually I got to talk to Jerry Mercer, the drummer of April Wine, about that song.
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Nice name drop.
Yeah, thanks, Jerry. Do the best, man.
Proud Mary by Ike and Turner. Ike and Tina Turner. Obviously, Tina completely
Of course she did.
Tina is like, this is before she went on her own and became like a superstar. She was already in the making, although Ike held her down, of course. Originally it was written by Creedence Clearwater Revival.
Never heard of them.
CCR. Tina Turner is the queen of the cover. That's what they say, because she does a Led Zeppelin version of Whole Lotta Love.
Nice.
Which I didn't know.
Yeah.
But I bet you it's a pretty good version.
I'm gonna
because she has that voice.
Yep, she's got that raspiness in her voice, like he does, right?
She also does "Come Together" by the Beatles,
right?
Which is a unreal version too. Very Tina.
Yeah, see, that's a good segue into who I want to talk about next. That's
well, awesome. I'm not done.
I know, but I'm thinking in my head. You can keep going.
So she basically took the Proud Mary, and then you remember the start of it. It kind of starts out slow,
it's kind of slow
and easy. But we don't do nothing. Slow and easy. Oh, it's so good. And then obviously turns it into a superstar rock song.
Yes.
So basically just like centerpiece of how explosion energy that woman was, and she's so amazing. She still is.
And just
and Fogerty had no chance compared to that.
No, he didn't. But he wrote a good tune.
Oh, did he ever?
Yeah. I'm sure he's okay with that.
Yeah, I think they got paid.
I think he's okay with Tina Turner covering one of his tunes.
Yeah,
you know?
one of the greatest of all time.
No, I'm not accepting this. Sorry, Tina, you can't record my song. Sorry.
Yeah,
because you're gonna make me look bad.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
What do you got?
Well, going on the Tina Turner thing, you mentioned Zeppelin, them covering Zeppelin's up. A segue. This band I love, and it's Godsmack.
Oh yeah.
And they do some covers, and they do some amazing covers. They do Good Times, Bad Times by Zeppelin.
Wow.
Such a great version.
Really?
I love this version of that song. They also do Rocky Mountain Way
by the Eagles.
Yeah.
Wow.
Awesome tune. Sully Erna, the lead singer, is amazing. I love this guy. He's so much fun. I've seen them like backstage when they're getting ready for the concert. What do you think they're listening to backstage? They're listening to like the Bee Gees. Running around acting like idiots. Yeah, running around singing like idiots, having a good time before they get ready to go out on stage.
Amazing.
And Shannon Larkin is one of the hugest Rush fans you'll ever meet.
Really?
Yep.
All right.
Your turn.
I have to like the Rush. Do I have to like
No,
Rush?
you don't. You do not have to like
Sick
anything.
shirt, by the way. I like your shirt.
Thanks, man. Yeah. You don't have to like anything you don't want to, buddy.
Well, fair enough.
I'm not going to force you. My uncle might, but I will not.
I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. And I know that you're going to say, it's originally by Dolly Parton. Yes, However, Whitney Houston's version is by far the best version.
Okay.
Come on, man.
I'll give you that.
Come
I'll
on. Yes.
give
Okay.
you- I'll
Because
give you
Whitney, I mean, there's no denying the fact that Whitney has one of the greatest voices of all time. Come on.
Okay, I give
She
it.
has.
I'm giving it to you.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to do that.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because I love Dolly.
Yeah, I know. But again, Dolly would probably say Whitney did a better version. That's the kind of
you know
woman
what?
she
Dolly
is.
be like, she freaking crushed it, and I'm happy I wrote that song, and I'm happy that, and she's quite happy with the royalties.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this song is Dolly Parton had taken it to it's been number one twice. So it was number one in 1974 when she did it.
Nice.
And then in 1992 when Whitney did it.
Can I add a little something to this?
Absolutely.
Did you know that Elvis Presley wanted to record that song?
I didn't know that. Did he ever?
No, and here's why. From what I understand, when Elvis took a song, say you wrote a song, and Elvis says, I want to record that song of yours, James. That's an awesome tune.
Yeah.
Guess what? If Elvis recorded that song, you lost the royalties to it. It became part of his.
How is that possible?
Back in the day, that's what they did, because the artists had absolutely no control over their writings, right? Like singer-songwriters.
Yeah.
It was horrible back then. They could do whatever they wanted,
That's
right?
true. It was
and this
all
is
owned by
Elvis,
them.
right?
Yeah.
This is Elvis.
Yeah.
So she had that song and another song called Coat of Many Colors, which is an amazing song.
Yeah.
And Dolly said no. She said, no, I'm not going to let you record these songs because I'm not going to lose the rights to my songs.
Good for her.
Dolly. That's why we love her.
I love Dolly.
Yeah.
We both do.
As a person, she's awesome.
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
just had to throw that in there.
So apparently I think Linda Ronstadt did a version of it too.
Oh, I'm sure she did. Linda's got a great voice too.
Yeah, but she never got close to Whitney and
No,
Dolly.
no.
Obviously.
But
However, I do like LindaRonstadt.
yep, her version of Blue Bayou is an amazing.
So
version.
this is an amazing one for me. Okay, and
All right,
I got
throw it at
really
me.
I got really excited. So
Throw it at me.
So in my opinion, the greatest female rapper of all time is Lauryn Hill.
Sure.
And however, her voice is amazing also.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Killing Me Softly with his song by the Fugees.
When she was with them, right?
Yeah, and Roberta Flack was the original
Yes.
writer and singer.
And she's got a good voice too.
Oh,
But-
yeah. But I think that Lauryn Hill's said that, Roberta Flack is one of her heroes.
Right.
So the amazing way is the Fugees did it the Fugees
Yes.
way.
Yes, they did.
That album's amazing, by the way, the score. So
Yes, I know.
Roberta Flack's version is really great too. So she won a Grammy, 1973. Roberta Flack won a Grammy for it, and then
Nice.
Lauryn Hill and company took the chorus over a beat by Tribe Called Quest.
We love Tribe Called Quest.
Bonita Applebaum, which is an amazing song.
Nice.
Itself was sampled from the 60s band Rotary Connection. So toss that with three Fugees' own unmistakable verses and Hill's respectful but distinctly fresh melodies, and you have a prime example of pop music's continual reinvention of itself.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a perfect melody and a perfect.
Yeah.
It's just a perfect version.
I love that version. I really, really do. And I'm not just saying that because I'm not a 90s rap person. I don't disagree with you at all in your statement. I love that song.
Yeah.
I really, really love that song.
Yeah.
Their version is, I love it.
Yeah. And if you want to hear about when I say she's the best hip hop, best rapper, the version, they do Nappy Heads and there's a remix of it, and her verse in that is off the charts. All these female rappers would say, Lauryn Hill's where it started. She only had the two, she was with Fugees, and then she did her own album and sold, a lot.
The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill or
yeah,
something?
and it's amazing.
See, I know stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everything is Everything. It's a good song.
Yep. So, okay. So we're going back and forth. This one I'll probably throw you for, but Smoking in the Boys' Room.
Oh, yes.
Motley Crue.
Yeah, great version.
I love their version.
I do too.
Brownsville Station's version's a little bit slower, a little bit slower tempo, but the Crew kill it.
Well, they did the crew way.
Yeah, they did, and it's fun and it's upbeat and I love it. And
the video is good too.
Yes, and they stayed true to the original,
while being themselves,
while actually making it their song.
Yeah, for sure.
So I
Smoking in the Boys' Room.
I just actually had to throw that in there because I really like that tune too.
Yeah, me too.
All right, buddy.
I like that one too. Me and Bobby McGee. Janis Joplin's version is certainly better than Chris Christopherson's.
Well, Christopherson's another guy who kind of got pegged in as more of a songwriter than a song singer.
Yeah.
And I'll throw another one at you in a minute for Chris Christopherson. But yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Janis's version is freaking, her voice, kills me.
Yeah, and I you know what? Chris Christopherson also wrote Sunday Morning Coming Down.
Oh, you stole my thunder, brother.
Oh, did I?
Yes.
My apologies. I have it written down. So
Yes,
well, talk about that then. It's a great verse. Like Johnny Cash, that's a great song.
It is a very good song.
You know,
I got a little story for that one too.
Okay, give it.
So anyway, Cash had his own show, a variety show back in the 70s, right?
Yeah.
He had Bob Dylan on there. He had like guys that were like, he actually helped Bob Dylan get to where he is today.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know that.
I didn't.
Christopherson, same thing. So Sunday Morning Coming Down, there's one line in that saying, Lord, I wish that I was stoned. Mm-hmm. So the guys are like, okay, Johnny, you're singing that song tonight? Yeah, I'm singing that song tonight. We need you not to say those words. And Johnny's like, sure, no problem. He gets up on, and Chris Christopherson's like, but that's the way I wrote it. So he was a little despondent, right? He's like, oh, really? So Johnny Cash, being Johnny Cash, went out on stage, and this is live, so you can't stop it, right?
Yeah.
Back then you couldn't.
No.
Anyway, so he goes on stage to do the song, and does he omit those words or change them?
No.
He sang the song the way that Christopherson wrote the song, and they did a whole bunch of stuff together after that. But Johnny was like, no, that's the way he wrote the song. That's the way I'm singing the song.
Yeah, he just said yes. It's better to ask for forgiveness than for permission, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So back to Janis Joplin's version of it, me and Bobby McGee. It's a pretty amazing version. Like it's fully loaded. Like there's a lot of things going on. Like her heartbreak and ascended vocal improvisation. It's just like you can feel the heartbreak in her voice, right?
Like most of the stuff she's saying,
Janis is awesome.
It's just angst, right? It's just like, man, she's hurting.
Yeah,
yeah. Her voice was like that.
27 Club.
Yeah.
I have an interesting one that I don't know if you know a lot about. Valerie by Mark Ronson and Amy Winehouse.
Okay, I know
Zootons
those two.
Yeah, the Zootons was the original.
Okay, because there's a song Valerie by Steve Winwood too.
I don't think it's different.
I don't think it's the same
different.
one.
Yeah. So the band penned one of Amy Winehouse's most energetic hits, and few realize the song was wrested from the mid-'60s. So like not many people knew that, but
yep.
But even if the song was written by Ike Turner himself, it's unlikely anyone would remember it was anything but hers.
Yep.
So he wrote it, right?
So that's a good cover when you remember the person who covered it, not the person who wrote it.
That's right. Yep. That's what I think. That's the purpose of this this list.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What do you got?
You're gonna like this one.
Nice.
The Talking Heads.
Oh yeah.
Take Me to the River.
That's what I had.
We're stealing each other's thunder today. I don't know how we're doing this.
No, it's good.
But that was written by Ike Turner again.
Al Green.
Yeah. I says Ike Turner. I looked up.
Yeah.
Anyway. So, sorry. Yeah, you were right. I was misinformed. It is Al Green and not Ike Turner.
Yeah, Ike Turner we just had on the first one, but yeah, it's Al Green's version. So this version, obviously, like Al's is very good, but they have over the years Foghat, Tom Jones, Courtney Love, Big Mouth Billy Bass, but David Byrne's version with the Talking Heads is probably the best.
David Burns is such a quirky individual, right?
Yeah,
to watch him, it's just fun.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was. It's a pretty amazing version for sure.
Yes, sir. Your turn.
Changes by Charles Bradley.
Yes, I saw that one on there too. I kind of went past that one.
Why? Because it's Black Sabbath's version.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Black Sabbath's version is very good, but Charles Bradley's is more memorable. It's used in Big Mouth, the TV show on Netflix.
I've never watched that, though.
It's a pretty weird show.
I know. I've seen commercials for it.
But it's good. It's a good show.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Charles Bradley's, it was more of obviously a soul version as opposed to Black Sabbath. But at the time when Black Sabbath put it out, it was a very heartfelt version, I found, for them, right? It wasn't like I was rocking as usual.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Sure. Yeah, it does.
All right.
I got one for you.
Give me it.
Renegade of Funk.
Oh, yes.
By Rage.
Rage.
Yeah. But the original is Africa Bambaataa. I like that. I picked up an album once at a used record store. I like the cover. So I picked it up. It's Africa Bambaataa.
Was that
and the first song, the first song on it was I can't remember what it was called, but it's so funky. I was like, man, I love this. This is awesome.
Yeah.
So anyway, hopefully we get to see Rage do that when we see them in Toronto.
Oh, they probably will. So that whole album, by the way, just going a little further into the Rage, that's their final album that they put out.
Oh, is that right?
Together, yeah. So it's wall-to-wall covers.
Oh, is it? All of them?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but Bambaata's version is awesome too.
Yes, sir.
I've got Satisfaction by Devo.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
That's a great version. I'm sorry. Those guys were so fun.
Yeah, they are fun. I mean,
are we not men? No, we are Devo. D-E-V.
It's like So very robotically
Yes.
staggered fragments.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's beamed from another planet almost.
Yeah. Well, that's what they were trying for,
yeah,
right?
it's
They were
very
trying to
Devo.
be
Very
yeah,
Devo.
Very Devo.
Very Devo.
All right. I'm going to go here.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go Tainted Love.
Tainted Love.
And everybody, and this is one that proves the point about the cover. Everybody thought Soft Cell did the original. They did not.
No.
It was a 60s tune.
No.
But you know who else did it that we know? Marilyn Manson.
Love that version.
Such a good version.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He killed it.
Yeah. Spinning off to a completely different thing, but have you ever heard the Hotel California version by the Gypsy Kings?
No.
Come on. Have you ever watched The Big Lebowski?
No.
Okay,
I'm not very educated.
So there's a song. There's a song on when Jesus is introduced in the movie of The Big Lebowski.
Okay.
Anybody out there with that's a big the dude abides. There's some people that are dude fans. Okay,
Yeah, I know this.
So the version where Jesus is, I think he's cleaning his bowling ball, and it's no, maybe not cleaning his ball. But they're introducing him, and he's about to shoot, and he's just like a weird dude. It's amazing. But anyways, that version by the Gypsy King is all in Spanish.
Okay.
But it's really like flamenco-y, like
Nice.
awesome guitars.
I know what I'm looking up when I leave here.
Oh, dude, you'll love that version.
I'm sure I will.
And, it's a kind of a chaotic trip. It's really cool.
Nice.
Very cool song.
All right. I got one for you. I Fought the Law.
And the Law one.
The Clash.
Oh, I know. I have it on my list too, bro.
Yes, but it's the Bobby Fuller 5, actually, I think they were called. But yeah, the Clash killed that.
Clean cut Bobby Fuller.
Yes, sir. And then these raucous men from the 70s go, hey, I think we're going to record this tune.
Yeah.
I love it.
Porto Garage classic.
There you go. That's such a great song, man.
It really is. It really
I love
is.
it.
Oh, yeah. The issued a jaywalking ticket, but then they fought the law.
They sure
that's
did.
where the Fuller came up with it, right?
Yeah.
So I got one that's by Led Zeppelin. The cover's done by Led Zeppelin called "I Can't Quit You, Baby."
Yeah, I'm just like, it's just like, here, just use my list and I'll use yours.
Yeah. Blind Willie Dixon was the original
sir.
writer. So he's a bluesman from Chicago.
Yes, sir.
And Jimmy Page loved bluesy music. So it makes sense that this was one of the versions, like one song that they ended up doing.
Well, they got accused of stealing a lot of stuff from blues guys, right?
Yeah.
Them and the Stones, because they were very much influenced by that stuff.
Yeah, and it's the challenge is were they, like, it's, I don't know.
It's hard,
version,
right?
If you listen to the Blind Willie Dixon version, but they give the credit to him anyway.
I know.
I
It's just,
don't know.
it's
I
just
think
people-
it's people get upset about music.
Exactly. Just people trying to get something for something, right?
It's my stuff. It's my stuff.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so Stand By Me.
Otis Redding.
Yeah, did you have that on your list?
Yes, sir. It was next on my list.
You go ahead then.
No, here you go.
Okay, Benny King was the original writer.
Yes, sir. He was.
Also a very good, a very good version.
Yes.
I think they're both very good.
They're right up there for both of me. I don't know.
Yeah. The instrumental in the Otis Redding version is a little looser. There's a jazzy horn section like usual. That's just a polite alteration, I kind of say. So Otis's Unrivaled Pipes.
A polite
Brings
alteration.
song to Soaring Desperate Heights.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure which one I like. They're both great.
Yeah.
So it's hard to say. Like, again, it's a preference, right?
That's right. Yep.
I got Sweet Jane. The
Cowboy
Cowboy Junkies. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Who did it first?
The Velvet Underground.
Very nice.
Yes, sir.
They're a Canadian band.
Sweet. Yeah, I have the album.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Nice.
Actually, I think they put
Album
it
or CD?
album.
Yeah, they're both albums.
Vinyl. I have the. Sorry, let me rephrase that. I have the vinyl
Nice.
of that session. This will be something we'll fight about every time we talk.
Oh, I love it. I think it's because we keep coming back to it, right?
Yeah. Can't get away from it.
So I agree. Velvet Underground's kind of it's a dozy song, and then the Cowboy Junkies even make it dozier.
Oh my God, it's like almost it'll put you to sleep.
Yeah,
their version.
It's a great version to read before bed.
Yeah,
read, listen to.
If you have insomnia, listen to Sweet Jane by the Cowboy Junkies. It'll put you to sleep.
Right. Yeah.
Or listen to this podcast.
What?
Woo!
So I've got Season of the Witch.
Yeah, I skipped that one.
By Lou Rawls.
Lou Rawls.
Originally, it was written by Donovan. Donovan's version is psychedelic.
Yeah, of course it was.
It
was the times.
Yeah, exactly. Soul-soaked ode by Lou Rawls.
Yeah. He was one of those guys with a deep voice.
Yeah, and he had like a black magic kind of.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like it.
What about My Way by Sid Vicious?
Oh, man. Did we look at the same list?
Yes, I think we did. Yeah. So, I admitted a few, and you probably just took them all.
Yeah. But
So.
but Sinatra
You think,
obviously.
what do you think Sinatra would think about that?
I'm sure he got paid.
Yeah, but he'd be like, is he going like, are you kidding me?
No, I doubt it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like,
He wrote it. He probably wrote it like 30 years before Vicious even did it.
Possibly, yeah.
So
You know who else does a really great version of that song?
My Way?
Our man. Elvis.
Yeah, yeah. He does a version, and then there's like another rockin' version that's like more punky. I can't remember who did it though. Shoot. Oh well. Okay. So to Michael and my sister Martha,
Okay.
who may or may not listen to this, but I'll probably.
I think they should if they're your sister and brother.
Well, Mike's married to. Well, they're not anyway.
Brother,
yeah, they're common law.
Whatever.
Whoever
matter. You are.
Who doesn't matter. Life partner. There you go.
Whatever you are.
Benny and the Jets by Biz Markie.
I wanted to say that one.
No, you can't because it's mine.
I know.
So I played this for them, and they still laugh, and they still play it every now and then because of the fact that Biz Markie really only knows about 4% of the song. Like he doesn't know like any of the. Like, if you guys listen to it, like when you listen after you listen to the podcast, put on that version.
Seriously,
and it's just the best. Biz Marquie's voice,
yeah,
and it's obviously the Beastie Boys are playing because they're actually good guitarists and musicians,
which
and
is
drummers,
something
and
I didn't know about till a couple years ago when Paolo got me to put some stuff on our A-Bay CDs.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that I just thought that they were rappers and they didn't play instruments.
Oh yeah, but they're phenomenal.
I know they're amazing.
Yeah,
and
they're
I'm just
tight
like,
band. Yeah,
oh, man, I spent all this time just being in
Super
denial.
talented.
I hate it.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I just love. He's mumbling nonsense throughout the whole song, made up sounds.
Well, I wanted to do that one because I wanted to surprise you by actually knowing that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm proud that you knew it.
Yeah. Well, I kind of just kind of did the old look it up on the internet.
Well,
we're not as smart as we look. We're because we do research stuff, but we do have our.
Well, I think that what we do is basically have our thoughts and then back them up with what's out there.
Yes, sir.
So I have a little list at the end here.
Go.
That basically we can go on for we can keep adding to as we go.
Sure.
I don't know. What do you have?
I got whatever you're throwing at me.
Okay. What do you have on your list?
It's all done.
Your list is done.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
I'm off the top of my head, I'm sure I could come up with a few more.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the song and the person that did it, and then if you can, you're gonna have to try and remember
who did the original.
Who did the original?
Wow.
So the first one's easy. Eric Clapton.
Is your name Sean Murphy?
No, not Murphy.
Murphy.
No, it's James Angus.
Angus.
So Eric Clapton did "I Shot the Sheriff."
Oh, Bob Marley.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's an easy one. Set me up.
Clapton's version's pretty good.
It is very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you know that cocaine is
John Cale.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you I'm going to keep testing you. So,
all right.
This artist did Billie Jean.
Billie Jean. I don't know. Michael Jackson did it, and I don't know who. Give me a hint. Make a face like a
Soundgarden.
Really? I see. I wouldn't have known.
But it's not Soundgarden. It's Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell. Yeah.
But
wait.
Have you heard that version?
Wait, was that on the album he did? That was all kind of. It was kind of like a dancey type album that he did on his own.
No, because the Billie Jean version that Chris Cornell does is super dark.
Okay,
and it's very good.
Because I have a Chris Cornell CD.
Yeah,
that's got a whole bunch. It's like it's so far away from Soundgarden and other stuff. It's just like, but it's so good.
Oh yeah. Chris Cornell's super. He's got a lot of range.
Yes,
like he's very good.
So I did not know that.
But the Billie Jean version that he does is really quite good. Like kind of like slower and a little bit darker.
Nice.
Yeah. Walk This Way.
Run DMC.
Yes, but they did it together, didn't they?
Well, yes, they did it with Aerosmith, but that's an Aerosmith song.
No, I know, but I think Aerosmith did it,
and then
Run DMC did it,
and then they did it together. Because he's like, hey, this is pretty good.
Yeah,
and I think they really wanted Steve Tyler on it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
because he's got that voice.
For sure, he does.
What about We Can Work It Out?
Oh, that's the Beatles.
Yes.
So who? I'm sure there's like 20 people who recorded that.
The best version. He's very famous.
Very famous.
He's blind.
Oh, is it Stevie?
Yeah, Stevie Wonder. Yeah,
I could have went Ray Charles.
You could have, but he wouldn't have done that. I don't think.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe
I would have done.
Ray had some range too.
Yeah, he would have done a blues.
He did a couple. I think I have. No,
yeah. Ray did some. He I'm sure.
Georgia on my mind.
Georgia. That's Willie Nelson.
Willie did it. Ray Charles did it, but somebody did it before them.
I'm not sure if Willie wrote that song though.
I don't know either.
That's a good question.
You have to look it up.
I'm not going to do that right now.
That's fine. Girls Just Want to Have Fun.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun. That was Cyndi Lauper, but that was actually a song that was recorded by, I don't remember.
Yeah, it obviously didn't get as much.
No. And she changed a little bit to make it more of a
80s song.
An 80s empower women song, right?
80s.
Yeah.
Summer Breeze.
Summer Breeze. I don't remember.
Makes me feel fine.
Oh my God.
The Isley Brothers. I don't know who the.
I have no idea.
Isley Brothers.
But
yeah,
that's a good tune.
You got any coming to your head right now?
No.
Because you better figure it out, bud.
What?
You better figure it out.
Figure what out?
What about Make You Feel My Love?
Make You Feel. That was Bob Dylan.
Yes,
the original, but it was also done by Adele.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking.
And Garth Brooks.
Yeah,
and they're both amazing versions.
I think that. It's a really good song.
Yes,
and Adele's voice is ridiculous. So,
she's got an amazing voice.
Yeah,
but Garth does a pretty good version as well.
Yeah, I would imagine. I mean, Garth's solid.
Yeah,
I like Garth.
So
does your mom.
My mom loves Garth.
So Nothing Compares to You.
Are we talking? This is Prince. He wrote it.
Yes,
but it was done by Sinead O'Connor.
That's right.
But that's not the one on your list, is it?
No, it is.
It is Sinead.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
But there's somebody else big that did it, and I can't remember who it is. There's another name.
Well, Prince. I mean, obviously his version's very good.
No, but there's somebody else. Him, Sinead, and somebody else that's of large stature actually recorded the tune.
Okay.
And I can't remember off the top of my head who it is.
Yeah,
but her version's great.
It is a good version, absolutely.
Yeah.
I heard it through the grapevine.
That's Marvin Gaye.
Yes,
but Otis Redding. Is it Otis?
I think it's CCR.
Oh yes, that guy again.
Yeah,
that Fogarty chap.
Fogarty guy. Yeah,
Fogarty chap.
Yeah, CCR. But I don't know. Maybe now you got me thinking. But I think it's CCR.
I think it was John Fogarty.
I love CCR's version is really cool too because it goes forever and it's just like just like really grunt. Like I don't know.
It's a rompy kind of tune, right?
Yeah, it's very swampy. Very very much.
Yeah,
and then obviously Marvin Gaye does it his way. It's super smooth and
and very
beautiful voice.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so You Were Always on My Mind.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah.
Pet Shop Boys.
Yes, very good.
They do a very good version of that song.
I agree.
Yeah.
You Were Always on My Mind. It's a very Pet Shop Boys version.
Yes. They did a couple of really good covers that they kind of sped up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't remember off the top of my head anymore, but yeah, that Willie Nelson, can't go wrong with Willie.
No, Willie, baby. I love Willie. You already kind of touched on Knocking on Heaven's Door, but have you ever heard Guns N' Roses Live and Let Die?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
By Paul McCartney and Wings.
Yeah.
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 Live and Let Die.
They do a great version of that, too. They just, Axl actually showing some respect was awesome.
Yeah.
Just by doing that soon and just doing it justice, man. It was awesome.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Very good version. Lake of Fire.
Lake of Fire, I'm not...
Well, think about earlier when we were talking about the Unplugged of New York.
Oh, Nirvana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who sang Lake of Fire?
I don't know.
The Meat Puppets.
Oh, there's that name. Okay. All right. Yeah.
The Meat Puppets.
Oh, they're my favorite band ever.
Lake of Fire is a really good tune, too.
Yeah.
Where the good folks go when they die. They don't go to heaven where the angels fly.
James.
That's it.
Angus. Last
Kiss.
That was Eddie Vedder.
Yeah, it was Pearl Jam, yeah.
Pearl Jam did it, but it was also done by, I'm going to balk on this too. Oh, man, I hate that.
It's okay.
It's not coming to me.
No, it's okay. I don't have the answer either.
Oh, okay.
Oh, where? Anyways, I won't sing much more, I promise. American Woman.
Which version? We talking Lenny?
Well, it's a cover. We're talking covers.
I know, we're talking the covers to Guess Who.
Yes, but Lenny's version's pretty good.
Lenny's version is solid.
Yeah.
We like Lenny.
Oh, yeah. How can you not?
You
okay.
Can't.
Okay, so remember I talked to you earlier about a song that I'm going to say that
yes,
you can probably figure
yes,
out?
Yes.
Okay, so girl, doom, 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 you'll be a woman soon. What movie is it from?
I don't know.
Pulp Fiction. Come on, bro.
I've never watched that movie.
Okay, so who sang it originally?
I don't know.
It's Neil Diamond.
It's Neil. It's our buddy Neil, but who does it in the movie?
Urge Overkill.
Oh, yeah. That was like right at the top of my list of...
So you want to talk about one-hit wonders?
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, no. Like, so Urge Overkill
But that was Tarantino, right? Like, he pulled songs out of, like, that... Like Steelers Wheel, right?
Yes, yes.
Like for that other movie that he did.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Tarantino fan, so I don't really watch a lot of his stuff. But
what?
That's I'm sorry. Are we done here?
No, but we're going to talk about Tarantino movies and music.
Nice.
At some point.
Sure, we will.
But no, how do you really?
I'm not a huge fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like not even of. Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Nope.
I think you'd like that one.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But I've seen what's the other one there with Mr. Pink and Mr. White? And
The Reservoir Dogs.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like one of his early ones.
Yeah.
And Pulp Fiction's pretty good.
Dude, isn't Django Unchained one of his as well?
Yeah,
I've seen that.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So I've seen a couple, but I'm not the hugest fan of the man.
Well, he's only put out in 8 or 9 movies.
Okay, so
okay. I actually had you had this said this one. It was I Fought the Law by The Clash, and then Perfect Day.
I know that song.
Is any of these band?
80s band, U2?
No.
No.
Duran.
Oh, them guys. Yes. Right. Yes. Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, fair enough. So Metallica did a couple covers.
Metallica.
Turn the Page.
Bob Seger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whiskey in the Jar.
Whiskey in the Jar was...
There's whiskey in the jar.
I know the song, buddy. I just don't remember who did it before they did
I think it was an Irish band, right? Like,
you think?
Hey.
That might have been.
Fuck it, eh?
Hey, we're going to do a song about whiskey in a jar.
Top of the morning. You really got me.
The Kinks.
But
Van Halen.
yes, very good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well done. Yeah. I don't know if you've heard this version. It's My Life.
It's My Life.
She's a babe.
Okay.
They're a great band.
Okay, because
Think ska.
Sky. That's not common. Oh, sorry. We're thinking of our girl.
Yeah,
That girl that's blonde and married to Blake Shelton.
that's right.
Yeah.
What's the band name?
The band name is
You Have No
Doubt.
That's right. Thank you.
But what's the song again?
It's My Life. So it's an 80s song.
Is that It's My Life? That's anyway. I know the band that did it before, but I can't remember. I'm having a hard time remembering things today.
That's okay.
All right.
What else we got?
I got nothing.
I think we're done.
I think we're done too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
right.
I had a great time.
Yeah, I had an amazing time.
So yeah, again, going back to the 3 rules: be original, have a point, and respect the original.
Absolutely. And I think most of these, if not all the ones we talked about, cover those 3 points.
I think so.
Yep.
I mean, and if they didn't, we wouldn't be on my freaking list, man.
That's right. James has got a list.
Well, you guys have a great week.
Yeah, we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Dawg.
Thanks, Gus.